Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Assemblyman and candidate for Dallas Spring, Mr. Kelvon Morris. Allow me to recognize the political leader of the PNM, of the People's National Movement's Tobago Council and candidate for Signal Hill, Patience Hill, Assemblyman Mrs. Tracy Davidson Celestin. The Honorable Ansel K. Dennis, Chief Secretary and candidate for Booker Mount Pleasant constituency. Kwesi Devines, PRO of the PNM Tobago Council. PNM Council executive members, supporters of the party, members of the media, good evening. Now, in keeping with matters of today, I look into the crowd and I'm seeing my little sister. Stand for them to see you. Now, I want to stress on the fact that a lot of you would not know this, but 90% of my team, or even more, are women. Women who day after day went out there with me, sun or rain. Women who, after my grandfather passed, came to me and took me off of the ground because I was there. He was very dear to me. Moments when I wanted to give up because I couldn't deal with the pain. They said, no, we are not allowing you to. Now, I want for us to understand tonight that women play a very important role in our society. And as men, we are failing women. We are failing them. The political leader, my leader, a strong woman, a good woman, a mentor to me. So I would say, us men, because I am a man, we need to do better. We will do better. We need to protect our women. And we are going to ensure that it happens. My constituents of Lambeau, my home ground, the place I grew up, Lowlands Kino McKenzie. I am your candidate for the PNM Kino McKenzie. And it is by no coincidence that I stand here before you. Let me tell you why. It is because I stand here grounded and resolute on the backs of those who have gone before me. My ancestors, titans, as I like to call them. A lot of people, we don't really use the word titans, but I like to use it. It's powerful. It says a lot. And if you understand what a titan is, you too will appreciate the word. These titans gave life to great people, strong and resilient Tobagonians. I stand on the back of nurturers, my grandparents, William and Clemency McKenzie, and I cannot forget the Moses clan, who groomed me into manhood and taught me song values that will stand the test of time. And so when I take a step, a major step like this one, it is not by VAPS. I was asked this morning in an interview about my decision to process, and I will also tell you now that I was asked by many who felt the step was mine to take. My response to them and all was that I would think about it, because I have seen firsthand, through tireless commitment of my grandfather, that the political arena is not for the faint-hearted. There is no place for halfway commitment in the political arena. It is all or nothing. That is why I took the time to think, to reflect, to seek counsels with those I trust, and then, and only then, I decided to step through the door of opportunity that only God, the only God that I serve. So my friends, here I am, a son of Lambeau soil, a product of great institutions like the Dorothy Moses Nursery School and Signal Hill Comprehensive School, a humble village boy who has grown with you. And I will continue to grow with you because we are family. Some lessons that I have learned, I now cherish because they made me a better man. As a teammate and medic, then manager of the Lambeau basketball team, and now president of the Lambeau United Sports Club, I learned in depth the value of teamwork, and when things are done right, they can be amazing. It really makes the dream come true. It really makes the dream work. Through playing, I really got to know some of the guys as just taking a good sweat. It helps many of us to open up, talk about stuff that's bothering us, and seek advice in some instances. Through playing, I learned how to put aside my personal gain for well-being of the wider community. And so my love for sports, my motivational drive, and critical thinking ability have taken me to this place. I am standing before you as the PNM representative for Lambeau Lowlands, an opportunity I look forward to but wasn't sure the time was right. I grew up in a PNM household, having a first-hand view of a politician's life through my grandfather's example. William the Conqueror McKenzie was a man who led by example in every aspect of his life. He united people through candid and compassionate ways. He was a true PNM Stonewall. PNM. And his life was all about servant leadership. I have witnessed and experienced the nurturing value of this great party. It is a party that represents stability and progress. The party that has proven to be a changing agent in the lives of many Tobagonians. I had a great example to follow, and I want to let you know that coming together with you is just the beginning. Staying the course is progress, and working together is success. Success that I look forward to. So what are my plans as I add them to a team effort with focus on protecting our future? Protecting the future of every single Tobagonian, not just the ones who would vote for you or the ones who would vote against you, but every single Tobagonian. Because I am about service for all. PNM. As I mentioned before, my community involvement has mainly been centered around sport and youth activism. Many policies and programs have been put in place as it regards skill training development by the Tobago House of Assembly. However, as the society evolves, so will our needs. So here are some of my youth plans. I will initiate life skill programs for the youths of my constituency. I will initiate young entrepreneurship programs for the youths of my constituency. They say that we only use the community centers for weddings. That's the only time we step foot in them. Well, I will now use the community centers to push homework programs for the youths in our village.
PNM.
I spoke with some of the members of the Lowlands constituency. One of the gentlemen said, Mr. McKenzie, what are your plans for our constituency? I said, we can't start the conversation that way. I am new to Lowlands. I don't know much about the people. So you tell me what you would like to see get done in your constituency.
PNM.
He said he would like to see more engagements with youth clubs. I said, well, I'm happy to hear that. That's my forte. So what kind of youth clubs are we talking about? He said, well, we don't have a police youth club. I said, okay, when I get there, we will initiate the first police youth club in Lowlands Kino. So I keep mentioning that sports is my forte. So when we talk about sports, what are my plans for the community? I will engage and support all sporting groups in the constituency. I, with your help, will maintain and upgrade the sporting grounds in the constituency. I would like to establish a play park and family area in the Canby Lowlands area. I would like to establish a play park and family area in the Lambeau district. Now let's talk infrastructure. Well, we talk about roads and drains, but as life goes on, we need to upgrade. So we will upgrade the infrastructure when it comes to roads and drains. It's just that simple. Now, when I was younger, there's a place called Petitreau. It's a hub between Lambeau and Lowlands. Perfect meeting point to bring the two districts together. I asked myself, but it's a good area, it's a big area. I look to the left, I see people surfing, kites flying, and I said, I wonder what it would take to get a facility here. When I'm in a position, I will then be able to not think what it would take to have a facility here. I will be able to say exactly what it would take to put a facility there. It is needed. Not a lot of you know, but I'm a fisherman. I'm a fisherman at heart. I grew up fishing with my grandfather. I now spearfish because I believe in safe fishing practice, sustainable fishing practices. So, since we are still on the ground of infrastructure, the Lambeau Fishing Depot, a place where, I mean, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I listened to the fishermen and I said, as a fisherman, I can relate to you. I feel your pain. So I pledge, when I get there, to upgrade the fishing facility for all the fisher folk of Lambeau. I want to talk about employment. What are my plans for employment when it comes to the Lambeau Lowlands constituency? I am going to create a community employment registry indicating the skills and qualifications of all community residents. I am going to provide support to small businesses through grants and business loans afforded by the THA. I am going to help teach, promote, guide the young entrepreneurs that want to be a part of the Lambeau Lowlands constituency and by extension Tobago. I want you to not just be an employee, but to be the boss of your own business. My friends, this team can be entrusted to continue building on strong, sturdy foundations that have been laid. 21 years of progress, countless opportunities, and most importantly, a track record of delivery. That is the PNM Party. Communities don't stop growing, and so the work on improving on all the lives of all Tobagonians will continue, because that is what the PNM Party is here for. That is what we stand for. And this is exactly my pledge, service to all, in my community, for overall betterment of Tobago. I will stand here. I will represent you. I will make sure that service for all is not just words, but it is a practice. It is going to be a way of life. That is the one promise that I am going to make to all of you tonight. Service for all.
PNM. PNM.
So I would like to say, come December 6th, on election day, do the right thing. You know what it is. Support Kino McKenzie. Put the X next to the Balazi. Support progress. Support the betterment of the lives of the people of Tobago. Vote the PNM. I thank you.
We don't want no bad vibes in the land. Because I